today. See what we have here. Alright. So, define a Canadian. Study proved that 99% of Canadians cannot answer the following question. Define a Canadian. Mom!
What?
Can you define a Canadian?
I don't know, sweetie.
Alright, let's go find out.
Yeah. Yo, Canada. This is going out to my favorite country that I was ever born in. Yeah, back burner. Alpha Flight. Yo. Wolverine. Rock cuisine. How about a plate of some hot poutine? We got the queen on most of our cash, except Canadian Tires got that dude with the mustache. Now bus passes are a necessity, so we could cut gases for a longevity. See? Now that's word to Dave Suzuki. I love newfies and drinking strange brewskis, so give me 2 of these.
Do you consider yourself a Canadian?
Not exactly. Just like the immigration. So sometimes I think it's different than like other one, but yeah, just sometimes not like.
What do you think you should do to become a Canadian?
Uh,
Or what do you think it takes to be a Canadian?
say everyone think about that different, but for me, I'll say the first things for me is like the like language. The second is the lifestyle. Yeah. So in China, I'm from China. In China, there's people like they live in a different way, work different way. Yeah. So I think that's 2 points for me. It's important.
Would you like or would you be proud to be a Canadian?
Not exactly. Just like I'll say, this life. A worker. Finish school, go to work, and after that, think about making family. Yes, that's life. Yeah. Right.
Double doubles, some Rush albums, Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. And we could chill, or we could just raise hell. And we all know somebody in the NHL. It's the home of Sasquatches and Draft Dodgers. And the Sky Dome, yo, change it back, Rogers. Larry Walker's in the Hall of Fame, Canada. I like what you called your name. I said Canada. We're your favorite friends. It's the same in French. Don't hate Parliament Hill. They pay your hospital bills. Yo, Canada. Yo, Canada. Yeah, I like you. Yup, it's the W. Bergie. Louis Del Grande was born in New Jersey, but I'll take him for an answer like Alex Trebek, Pamela Anderson, Captain Kirk, and Quebec. Bibliotheques, turtlenecks, and thick pajamas. Rick Moranis and that chick Alanis. Before Titanic, we knew Celine Dion, but I'd rather talk about my Chesterfield from Leon's, eh? Yeah, we're some crazy fellas, chugging maple syrup and shopping at Zellers, playing with beavers and watching lacrosse. And how come we're always the bad guys on Lost?
Canadian is somebody, I would say, well, obviously they live in Canada, they have a Canadian citizenship, and they also, I would think, just love Canadian culture. They're very proud of Canada, and yeah, that's what I would say.
Nice. How it's like to be a Canadian? You're a Canadian?
Yes.
How it's like to be a Canadian?
I would say...
Very proud of it?
Yes, I'm very proud to be Canadian. Yes, I think it's a great country. It's really good. It's good to live here, to be Canadian. I'm very proud of that. So.
What do you think differs Canada from other countries?
Canada and other countries.
Yeah.
I would say, well, the different countries I've been to, I would say that Canada is very diverse. It's very open to different cultures and that, and so people are able to take on like Canadian culture, but then also express their own culture as well that they bring from other countries. So it's like mosaic. It's very multicultural that way. So.
Nice. What do you think about Canadian history?
Well, we don't have as much bloodshed, it seems, as other countries. Perhaps like looking at the U.S. or looking at like other countries that we just kind of slowly evolved into where we are now without like huge amounts of bloodshed and war and things like that. So that makes us a little bit unique, I would say. So.
I don't know, the Canucks I know would lend you their door keys. And Joe Sakic will always be a Nordique. Canada is easy to spell, so try to do the right thing like Louis Riel. Canada, we're your favorite friends.
Canada.
Yeah, it's the same in French.
Canada.
Yo, don't hate Parliament Hill.
Well, I've lived in Canada my whole life, and I like Canada because we're a free country. There's no wars going on here. I like that it's a clean country. That we have freedom of speech, freedom of religion. That there's nice, friendly people here.
They pay your hospital bills. Yeah. Coast to coast is a long way. Canada, c'est le même en anglais. This has been a heritage.
This question is, what in your opinion is a Canadian?
What is a Canadian?
Yeah.
Well, the stereotype is generally a very nice person. Generally a good person, I think.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a Canadian?
Yes, I do.
What do you think it takes to become a Canadian?
Well,
Do you think anyone can be a Canadian?
I think anyone who's willing to accept diversity, who's willing to accept people for what they are, leave preconceptions or prejudices other places. It's much more important to try to get along with people around here. Basically to accept people. Try to be a bit more forward thinking than a lot of other people in the world can be.
Moment.
All right. The Weird Burglar with DJ Moose Stonair.